So hi, here today we're at a big storage unit on our family farm, and all the equipment is in here for over the winter, and you can see here it's all open on the one end. What we're going to do today is go in and get the harvest data off our two Claas Lexion combines. It's January 1st, 2019, and all of the harvest data for corn, wheat, and soybeans from the previous year are on the two combines. So we're going to get the data off. I have a USB stick here, and then we're going to put it into some farming software. It's called Ag Leader SMS. I'm going to do some yield maps on all the different farms and show you the process with that. So come along with me. Our farm does about 8,000 acres of peas custom harvesting in Western Ontario. We're in Canada, by the way. We are in Prince Edward County, which is halfway between Toronto and Montreal. So we have two grain harvest combines. This is the 760, and then we have a 750 up front here. And these are yellow, but in the UK they're actually green, or in Europe I should say, which is actually something interesting. You can see over here where some of the straw has wore it down. You can see the original green paint underneath the yellow paint there. So we know these came, I think they say they're assembled in the US, but we know basically they've come over on a boat. So anyway, come up with me here. We're going to go up into here. Get the data off. Come on up. You okay? Mm-hmm. Alright, so these have not been cleaned. Still very dirty and smelly. Hopefully the battery's not dead on them. Oh, they might have the battery disconnect turned on. I'm not getting anything. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's go check the other combine. So these all have a special tool to open the sides, which should be in here somewhere. And the frustrating thing is oftentimes they go missing. So there's probably one in the other one. Oh, come on. There we go. This one right here. It's got the hex shape. Alright, so the battery is just in here. Whoa. Might need to zoom. And the cold weather has these shocks not working very well. It's gonna stay? Good.
It's kind of gray, but
yeah.
There we go.
Alright, here's the battery.
The big
now,
battery.
Oh, wait. Oh,
There's a switch.
Switch. Where is that? What's this? Oh, this is it right here. There we go. Right, that's it. So we just turned that. That should turn it on.
Okay. Close that up.
So we actually didn't need to open this up at all, because you can get at it from
Outside.
outside. Yeah.
Because we need to open that up. The big wall right here.
Just remember to close that switch when we're all done, because we don't want to drain the batteries. Alright, we have power. Just ignore the air seat pumping up. So it's an Ag Leader Integra display. And there's a USB port in the side. First gonna hit home. So we have the USB stick here, and we're going to export data. So it's exporting all the log files from 2018 onto the stick. Now, what the software, Ag Leader SMS software, what it does is it takes the data from both combines and it combines them both into one harvest yield map. So even though there's two combines in one field, as long as the GPS data is within the field boundary, it recognizes that and it sorts all of the loads and fields so that everything is in one farm, and it creates the, I didn't explain it very well.
That's okay.
So these German combines are a lot more efficient, less fuel consumption, cleaner grain, but the problem is they're a lot more complicated. They're German engineering, so there's a lot of sensors. You can see here the coolant level's low, brake pressure switch maintenance needed. It's over its 50-hour maintenance. There's just a lot of different sensors that can go wrong on these. So regular maintenance on these is critical. We had Case International combines before this, and they tended to be a lot more reliable, but they weren't nearly as well engineered or as good at harvesting. Okay, so I'm going to launch SMS Basic, which is precision agriculture farming software. And first thing we're going to do is import the USB stick that we have on here. So we're going to read files, and we're going to read files from a supported field view display or monitor, and it should automatically detect the USB stick, and it's going to ask us for which monitor we have, and you can see it was the Ag Leader Integra automatic. And then we do start automatic file search, and we have to select which USB stick it is, and it is the Lexion. And these are the two files that we have from each combine, and we have to, I think we have to pick each one. Actually, no, we don't. We'll just leave it open and say okay, and it should automatically search the drive, and it has found all of the ag data from off this card. And we just say start processing selected files, and we wait. Okay, so now that everything has been imported into the Ag Leader SMS, you can see that we have all of our different farms. So I've named all the different farms that we have based off the historical names of them, and some of them are some custom harvesting that we do as well. So you can see here, this is a map, and it pulls the satellite imagery into the background. And when I zoom in, basically they're data points of the yield harvest, and you can see in the legend right here, it has whether red being very poor or green being very good. We can also change it so that it's a contour map, so it creates zones within the field based off each data point. You can see here it's made it more into something that's a little easier to understand, and you can start to see where there's problem areas within a field, whether it's a low-lying area or shallow soil, and there's good areas. So the whole purpose of this software is to start to develop management zones within your fields, where you can maybe start to implement variable rate fertilizer or variable rate seeding population and optimize the field, recognizing that you can probably put more fertilizer and a little bit higher density seed population in the higher yielding areas, and the opposite is true. Do lower fertilizer and lower seed population in the lower yielding areas, and this can basically reduce your input costs and maximize your yield potential for any given farm. And that's the future of farming. It's a little bit tricky to implement, but it's starting to evolve as farmers and precision agriculture specialists start to utilize this software and technology.